I guess I'm live right now. This is Big Gene from Raw Deal The Last Big Night. And now it's Cooking and Conversation. Usually you catch me on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I came here because it was a little special memory that I wanted to reflect on. Um, Normally I would come on a Thursday, but I kind of like saved it tonight because I was basically out of it for the last week when I took that trip to Detroit. So I was a little under the weather, and I came here to give you guys a show. This is not pertaining to the show I'm going to have on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'm going to have a show, and it's going to be called Alpo Sanction Diddy for the Same Gang, Big Gene Out. That's for next week. I'm going to talk about the gangs, well, actually, the street crews and how Diddy got into the same gang and a lot of stuff that happened during that. But today, it was kind of like a special memory that I wanted to talk to you guys about because 23 years ago, Pac had just got the award at Soul Train for Best Rap Album. And I wanted to talk about that situation. You probably heard of it and you probably know about it and everything like that. But because it was 23 years ago of to date, I wanted to just come in just for a little while because I know a lot of you guys want to get back to the games and everything like that. And I don't want to hold y'all. I just wanted to come in and talk about that. And if you've seen the title, it says Pac and Suge said, "Run Diddy Run." Yep. And I wanted to elaborate on that because that holds truth to a lot of stuff that, still went on with us and still got us into the incident where, Big and everybody lost their life. So Jim Parson, what's good with you? Clarida Risher, what's up? Murder Mike, what up with you? Brandon Davis, how you doing? Brandon Ogborn, Gene Paul, what's good? Phil Cosme, John Dangerous, God the Faith, Jane Bowens, Gino Martin, and Mark Anderson. What's good with y'all? What's up with my people in Newark, New Jersey, my people out there in Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, the Biggie Down? Ice, you always here, Q. What's good with you, dog? You know what I'm saying? My people out in Chicago, I love the people over there in Switzerland, England. I want to get a shout out to this young lady. I was going to talk about her on my next on my Tuesday show, but if you ever seen like it's about a book called International Madam. Her name is Nivias Godani. Nivias Godani. Go reach out and get that book, man. It's called International Madam, and I think I spoke about that too regarding a lot of the people back in the day and the promoters. See, back in the day, the promoters was paid to get girls at the party. They could get like 200 girls or 150 girls. So when you see all those bad women in the parties, back in the day, it was because of the promoters. Well, Nivias Godana was different. She was an international madam. She was dealing with, the prostitutions of the big parties, the private parties in the industry and stuff like that. And all the, the sex trafficking and all that stuff like that. And she actually got into the drug game too, because, sometimes with the prostitution and everything like that, the drugs coming together. And then one of the chief head of security, other head of the security for Bad Boy, got her, locked up. He hooked up with a federal agent. And go get that book and find out. Everybody who play like they gangster and everybody who's say they from the street, when it comes for, getting that time and them people talking about letters, not numbers, letters, LIFE, they're turning their mama. Some of them will. They ain't as gangsters as they should be. Charles Smith, what's up? Out there in Jennings. I went to school with this Charles Smith. He used to play ball with me out in Wellston. I don't know, it's probably not the same guy, but I thought you threw a number and I got to get back to that number. So put that number back on my DM and I give you a call, brother. Marco Rios, what's happening? Stay Focused 87. So today's show is going to be about that event at Soul Train. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, if y'all seen either 1, 2, or 3, I talked about it and everything like that. But it's significant of what's going on right today. This is just the 23rd anniversary. So I'm gonna get into it. It won't be no Uncle Gene segment today. You know, I'm just gonna talk about that particular thing. But I want to give a shout out for my Cash App. You know, and this is only a few people, and that was Priscilla Potlow. You know, she cashed out me, and Priscilla, I'm gonna cook something, you know, next week for you. I don't know if it's gonna be vegan because a lot of people was talking about vegan stuff, so I might just chop up some what do you call that? Squash. I might chop up some squash and season them and put them in the oven, or I might do some things like that. Nestor Santiago, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Nestor. You've been a loyal supporter. Thank you for that Cash App right there. And for my PayPal this week, Kyle Buchanan, appreciate you that. And last week, you know, my last show, Jerry Lewis, that was really thankful for you, Noop. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Noop, on that. Virginia Griffin, thank you for yours. You know, those really do help, and it's a motivation point too, because I see people care enough, you know, to shout you out by sending you the Cash App, or even, you know, thank you. And I like the fact that I have conversation with a lot of people on here. A lot of people either hit me on my Instagram, and I'm able to, you know, text back and talk back. Sometimes they do it on the YouTube thing, but you can always hit me on the if you want something private, you can mail me a letter, send me a postcard, you know, at 8 New York P.O. Box 884, New York, New York 10029. That's P.O. Box 884 10029. And you know my Cash App and my PayPal is the same, Big Gene 52. So thank you for everything. Jerron Bowens, shout out to you. Pete's channel, what's good? I want to do a special shout out to my man Taj over there in England. He had his little son out there lifting weights and stuff. Taj, you know, you're going to make that boy diesel before time, man. And when he get in his team, Taj, I don't know, he might try you. You understand? So don't pump him up too quick, Todd. You know what I'm saying? Be able to make sure that you ain't too old not to handle him, man. All right? Stay Focused 87. Greetings to you and respect. Kahima Smith at Lambert Housing. Yeah, I used to work over at Lambert Housing up in the Bronx, next to the Bronx Zoo. Used to run through those hallways like crazy, man. All right? So, like I said, I'm not going to take a long time with y'all today. I just want to tell y'all about that whole Soul Train situation, you know, and I'm going to break it down and why I think it has a lot to do with, you know, finding Big's killer. You know, like one guy came on here and said, yo, I thought you was here to find Big's killer. No, I'm not here to find Big's killer. And if what we doing help find Big's killer, that's more power to it. But I'm here to let everybody know all and everything that I know about what was going on with Bad Boy. You understand? Everything that was going on with Bad Boy. You know, this cat legacy won't go down, you know, with somebody not knowing the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because he gotten away with a whole lot of shit, man. Just look and see. Look and see. All his artists, the people who helped him, anybody in New York City know in the 90s, it was vicious out here. It was crazy out here. You had people from the lynch mob. You had people like Preacher. You had people that was extorting things. So if you didn't have strong people and a strong team around you, you understand, those guys was getting at you. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And because Wolf had his strong team, then I would belong to a strong team. I had one of the strongest team in New York City. You understand? Not only did I start, help start saying gang and left there, I helped start Slicking the Family, which was connected to the 12th Street Posse. You know what I'm saying? Which was also, I ran Black Hand Security, but was Chaz them. You understand? So, I had a lot of people that loved me. And I was smart enough to know whenever I went somewhere and I thought security wasn't right, and I thought, it may be an issue or problem, I was giving people extra passes and tickets and tell them, yo, I might need some help on this, that, and the third. Just y'all come here and watch my back. It's only a smart security individual going to do that. Because if you got somebody that you working for and they're not security minded, they may not put the security that we need. But listen to me, I'm trying to get home every day. That's why I didn't play. That's why, people who was in the industry that was bosses hated me. Chris Lighting, you understand? Chris Lighting. Oh, Nina, Deanna Mitchell. Nina, thank you. If it's coming from you, Nina, that's a blessing. Deanna Mitchell, I appreciate that cash out. Thank you, appreciate that. So, like Chris Lighting, it was a situation because Puff used to do this. He said, yo, if any of those big guys, that's Chris Lighting, Steve Stout, Russell Simmons, if they not dressed right, come and get me. Don't let them in. So, listen, Jesus Christ would have to be right down there to take the breath out of my body, because at the end of the day, he's not going to see them in the club and the place not dressed right, and I didn't come get them. That's just the rule of the game. You know the rule, the man with the gold make all the rules. So, he made those rules. So I had to follow that. I got 616 likes. Can I get them? I mean, I got 616 people in the building, and the likes are real low. If you can, just hit that like button for me. I really appreciate that. And Devon Lewis, what's good? Gino Mount, I think Moulton. Coaches, champs in the building. What's good with you? That's from the Boogie Down. Charles T, what's happening? David Singletary, Andrew House, Travis T, Terrell Banker. Yo, and all these people that's criticizing me because I call people name out and everything like that. Yo, this is all our shit, man. Y'all making this what it is, man. Right now, in 4 months, I got 20,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for doing it because y'all don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the cash app. Y'all don't have to do that. I appreciate the likes. Y'all don't have to do that, but y'all do it. So, like I said, thank you for, making today 20,000 subscribers, man. And I really appreciate that. And I'm telling you, I'm here to let y'all know everything and all the stuff about this whole Bad Boy situation. And I might get off into a couple of stories here and there that's not Bad Boy. I might tell you a few stories here that don't have nothing to do with that. Because I dealt with a lot of people. If I start naming the people that I dealt with and situations I had to clear up and situations that I had to bring people together, y'all be like, yo, damn, that nigga was in some stuff. And I hope they don't, me now, because I just found out they viewing my stuff and they hitting me up. I got that Clyde Davis just said it wasn't good for advertising. So it is what it is. So I gotta curve what I'm saying, and if I want this to happen. And I want to appreciate, I think that guy's name was what's his name? I gotta get his name because he hit me up and he said, yo, Gene, I watch all the videos, and I appreciate that. Miss Devon, yo, thank you for that PayPal. That was real sweet. I think his name's Singleton. He said he watched the commercials and all that stuff helped. So y'all already know I'm gonna go through this right quick. Then I'm gonna tell a story about what happened at Soul Train and why that's significant on what they got. Cause I need a favor from y'all. I need 2 favors from y'all, and I don't want to seem like I'm begging, but it's this show here in New York. It's this that I want y'all to go on, and if y'all see y'all push like, it's going to help this stuff get to the people, because it's a television show here in New York that has my The Last Big Night 1, 2, and 3. And if you go on there and push like, I only got 200 likes on it. If you go on it on a thing on YouTube and push like, if I win, you know, it's more coverage on that. And the reason why we need the coverage is because we need it to get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get nowhere in New York by myself. Puff done shut it down. And if it wasn't for YouTube and the people over here in the world that's helping me, you know, Edward Thayer, Cloud9, Gino Martin, like I said, Charles T, Andrew House, Travis T. If it ain't people like that that's helping me, I'm not going to get it. It's not going to get nothing. I had one of the biggest stories, dog. I was on Fox. I was on A&E. You know, people begging me to go to Blad, you know, not Blad, but people calling me, yo, you need to go to Blad and all like that. I already did MREC TV. I'm doing this on my own. Right now, I'm grassrooting this. So my whole thing about it is that, you know, we trying to get this to everybody so people will know the truth. So when dude start all that, you know, you need to drink the Ciroc. I mean, it's Ciroc or Ciroc? Which one is it? I don't drink this shit, but Ciroc or Ciroc? Huh? We need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to and my shit is not gonna go nowhere until, you know, the Ciroc or Ciroc until it goes down. You know, when people stop buying that, then, you know, they're gonna look at them in a different way. When people stop going over to fuck vote, is it fuck vote or revoke or fuck vote or revote? There's one of them. When people stop going over there and looking at their programs and everything like that and shutting dude down, then that's when he gonna come out here and start saying something. See, we gotta make these people say something. We gotta make them say, yo, why did you lie and say that, you know, that Big didn't tell you or you didn't know anything about, you know, Big being scared. We got to come out and do that, dog. We got to make them, and while we make them, you know, if you really want to know, when you stop supporting these motherfuckers and you start writing into the people who put them into place, then that's when we start winning. That's when we start winning. And that's what we need to do. And until that happens, you know, they're going to still be like he was at Diana Ross party this weekend and everything. Talk about he the shiny suit man in the whole 9 yards. All right, cool. But all that comes to play. You can look at Russell Simmons. You can look at Bill Cosby. You can look at some people like that in our own community that when they get tired of you, they show up. Ivan Riley, thank you for that Cash App. Appreciate that. I'm trying to get this this thing from my man on where to go, where we need to go and push the like button so we can get this thing done. It's the Be Free Awards, and it's on it's the Be Free Awards on YouTube, and all you have to do is go to that and push the link and like. And if you push the like button on my video, then we good. It's the Be Free Awards, the People Choice Be Free Awards on YouTube. The B, the letter B, free. You see that commercial when they say free, F-R-E-E, E Free Be Free Awards. Go on YouTube, push the like button, man. Do that today, man. Bring those likes up so we'll have a chance, man, so I can get this shit heard, man. Because it's like I'm saying the same thing for 20-something years, and all y'all getting the information. But look, only 20,000 people getting the information, bro. I got 20,000 subscribers. So everybody ain't getting the information. We need everybody to have the information.